Let's go.
Honestly,
You
though,
choose. You choose. Where are we going?
let's go ahead and start behind the Pro Mix and Match team. We're gonna go with. I
NBA.
wish that they would have picked a better name because Pro Mix and Match is a big mouthful, and I hate it. Hating that.
I I agree, but their name is clever nonetheless, given the name of the website. Stainville now with one other player choosing to put two defenders on this A side while two are over at B. Fearless picking up the initial and foreplay following with one of his own. It looks like all the action is over there, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Fearless as he picks up Catalyst right through the gate, the opening gate route, and this is a good position to be in as they've effectively cut off a bunch of different options for the offender to move up, and it looks like they're just strangling the choke right now and trying to push in and nail him out.
Yeah, right now they have a 3v1 situation, so they're not going to do anything rash. They're just going to make sure that they pick up this last kill and get the round win. One thing we didn't touch base on real fast is actually Sharp is not in on this match. They actually came back and got Destroy, so he's going to be filling in that gap for Sharp. I know yesterday he was playing pretty well, so they shouldn't be hurting too much on that.
And stuns go down. Fearless getting not one and a second followed up. He is on the guillotine right there. And they are exchanging. He does pull him back up, and Stain comes in and wraps up the kill.
Stainville doing what he does best, just making sure he's going to get that kill, get the round win. They go up 1-0 on value. Honestly, we do talk a lot about how pro teams don't really focus too much on search and destroy,
Yep.
but I think we've been seeing a little bit of a change in that. I have seen a little more of the pro
Do you
players.
think
Not,
people are actually starting to practice it on a regular basis?
I think they're starting to realize that that it takes a little more now. They need a little more practice because it's only, especially since it's only 4 rounds. I mean, that really, and it's a game changer. I mean, you win your search and destroys, and you really can win the match. I mean, just
So
by
I'm
winning
on
your search
board
and
right now
destroys.
with Destroy, and I hate to cut you off there, but it doesn't look like he caught the glimpse. While he was jumping, it did look like somebody had snuck back out the A entrance side, and so now we're seeing a 3-man push, one through center, and this is a perfect executed setup. Foreplay picking up the man in center, but also getting taken out himself. So we got 3-man left. They're all pushing into this B site. Now it's time to plant and defend.
Yeah, you see Destroy here just making sure he's watching all the bases, seeing so that he can go ahead and get this, excuse me, get this bomb plant down. Once they get it defended, he's going to go ahead and just make sure that he's covering the back side, not letting anybody sneak up behind him. I'm sorry, my voice right now. Just took a drink. I think it went down the wrong tube, but like I said,
So
we
I
see him
switched
just,
over. I'm going to look through here, and Stainville is placed over in A. And we have Fearless,
wow.
who just went down in the center of the map, and Destroy is trying to exchange with him. Destroy was over in Spotlight. He's looking to grab somebody. It's a 2-on-2 situation right now, so
Yeah,
it could go any way.
Bumpy Toes actually made a great play there. As I was switching over to the same player you were on, he jumped through window and just made sure he was going to get that kill. Oh, and Stainville with the
gosh.
2-piece. That's what happens when you're a pro player sometimes. You just make amazing plays and you say, I'm done.
Thanks very much for coming by. That B bomb site is mine, though. Next time, better luck.
In that situation, you would see people standing out of their chairs like, let's go! Let's
Yeah.
go!
Taunting
That
the
seems to
other
be
team
like-
over
yeah,
the
that's-
screens.
That seems to be like the one word that everybody likes to say at MLG events. I think that's the only word they can say without getting infractions.
So I'm going to jump on board with Foreplay this time as he chooses a bit of a aggressive route looking downrange, and he does pick up somebody. Oh, just escaping. Foreplay not able to pull out the kill, and like you just said, those famous sponge markers coming into effect.
Yeah, he actually was placed great. Caught a glimpse of that guy. Tried to put some shots down on him. Honestly, with that many hit markers, it looked like he should have went down. But that's the difference between online and LAN events right there.
Yeah. So it looks like Foreplay is slowed it up a bit as he's backed up into a truck, looking through the gateway, and we know that the Spotlight is a heavily contested area. There's going to be people coming from all over, so he's covering his bases and he's just holding on, maybe looking for a cursor drag, maybe looking just for an opportunity to jump out, or a call out from his teammates who's placed right on the bomb inside of B. We also have one other teammate I'm going to jump over, and it's Destroy, who's looking at a very curious position into topside theater.
I'm pretty sure he grabbed the marshmallows, also grabbed some logs and set up a fire.
the fire and the sleeping bag, roasting the wieners. Foreplay picking up one and a second. Both guys choosing to run right through B, opening it wide open for him. And third guy is last alive. Destroy's going to wrap around and just pick up that nice, easy kill.
For any of you people out there who said that Foreplay lost his game, right there, he just showed you that he still has it. Picking up that great two-piece and then allowing Destroy to go ahead and pick up this third kill just to make the 3-0 push right now. It's really hard to get shutouts in Search and Destroy anymore, but these guys look well on their way.
I wouldn't call it too early. I know from experience that predictions get you in trouble. Except if you're Corey Dunn, because Corey Dunn, for whatever reason, is a goddamn mind reader, and he will pick your lottery numbers if you just ask for them. Trust me.
I will make predictions until my head bleeds. I don't care if I get them all wrong either. That's just the way I am.
All right, so we got that.
I want them to prove me wrong. That's the thing. I don't want things to be so cookie cutter and me just be able to guess what's going to happen. I want them to prove me wrong every time. I hope that any time that I'm making predictions, I get proved wrong.
Okay, so we see that the usual setup that we typically see, the cookie cutter cutout, if you want to call it. Destroy has kind of placed himself a little bit ahead of the team. He's got some backup. One guy's watching the rear, and he does see a bit. And Kurix right there, man, just running into the mid. I would not have expected that.
Yeah, he kind of put himself out there, which is he has to know that there's going to be all these guys over at Spotlight, because that's where you're going to set up. I mean, we've seen it time and time again, so it's why I think it's going to change. He just went ahead and ran right out there and just pretty much committed Call of Duty suicide, honestly.
So Foreplay choosing to run right up, stunning his teammate. Teammate goes down. Now he's last man alive, and he gets taken out from behind. Puppy Toe,
and look,
shutting out that shutout idea.
I get proved wrong. I mean, that's
proved
great.
wrong first time. Let's take a tally of this. That's one for me.
We're going to see how many predictions I make and how many times that I'm proven wrong.
I can't even remember how many I got wrong at Rally. I think Mr. Corey Dunn forced me into about 6 or 7 predictions, and I got 100% wrong. So
that's insane. That's really
I'm going to
bad.
go ahead and switch over to the other team, though, and take a look.
Who are we jumping on? Let's go.
We're jumping on to Bumpy Toe. So Bumpy Toe with his teammate, the usual 3-man rush into the spotlight. Kurix picking up Stainville from top light, grabbing probably a possible kill in the gallows area, and Bumpy Toe looking to throw that nade. No connections off of it, and they're not really pushing directly into B on the defensive. They're kind of working their way all around it, and Wonka picks up the nice kill on Foreplay, and they're forced to push up, and it looks like they're doing a much better job here.
Look at that. They honestly had a great setup there. You saw Bumpy Toe, and I was actually glad to see he peeked in. He just peeked into the A-bomb plant or B-bomb plant there. Just did a quick peek in, saw nobody, and then decided he was going to push through. But his teammates were already just mopping everybody up. They pull out the round victory, and right now we are sitting at 2-3 in advantage of the Pro Mix and Match team. We got to come up with a better name. I want suggestions in chat of what we can call these guys.
Yeah, just because, once again, their name is not quite PG rated for the stream. Quick question for you. You know, you have a much better skill set at Search and Destroy than myself. We're seeing a lot of pushes towards B. That's obvious. What we're seeing a bit more of is like a tag team. One guy will get a stun, or first guy will get some markers. Is that kind of an effective strategy being used more and more as more of a team effort?
It really is, and I think that Call of Duty's kind of taken some notes from Halo in that respect. Is it's what they call bait and switch. Is you're gonna bait one of these players, and you know, either get your stun or just get them focusing on you as you have your other teammate that you're tagging with, is what you said, and you're just gonna let him pick up the kill, so that you're gaining that focus, but your teammate's gonna swoop into an advantage and go ahead and take the kill himself.
So as we just saw, there's Stainville placing nicely, watching his bomb platter, picking up the jump shot. Wonka tried to swoop in as he heard the bomb get plant, but Stainville positioning very nicely, able to defend his bomb platter.
All right, so we do see that sideways envy effect. Herp Derp does take the 4-2 advantage. That's a mouthful too, buddy. We need a different name.
Herp Derp?
It's sideways envy effect. Herp Derp. Doesn't work.
I almost took a drink of my coffee. I would have spit that everywhere. It would have been terrible. So Catalyst throwing himself right into mid. Foreplay being very aggressive, moving into center map. Wonka able to pick up that kill, so we are at an even matchup. But Stainville from Topside Theater picking off that topside light.
Yeah, right now we are going to see a 2v3 as Valued is just trying to make sure that they're going to get another round win. They're playing it very slow here. Bombs down in gold, which they do have somebody. They just picked him up. I'm not really sure what this teammate's doing here. He almost killed his own teammate with that grenade. But he does pick up the kill and destroy there on the well. He had that head glitch, and this kid says, yeah, you don't sit there. I'm going to pick you out of that. So right now we're in a 1v2.
He was on the reload, marking himself after the initial kill. Bumpy Toe basically just walked in and took the free kill. Now he's last man alive to plant this bomb, and leaving it to the last second is very dangerous, especially with 2 men alive. They're going to be consistently checking the bomb site, but he's doing his job, and he's whopping around, but Fearless picking it up nicely.
That is really disappointing. He did a great job of checking around the bomb plant before he was going to make the plant, and Fearless here just making a great play, grabbing the hit markers, and he's like, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I actually play this game a lot.
Well, we are about to shut this out. I wish we could get confirmation that the first round or first map was officially won by this Envy Sideways Effect team. And now we're watching as Catalyst is choosing the center of the map. He's got one other teammate to his top right in Theater, and 2 other teammates watching over to B. We can switch over and take a look now on board with Curix as they're just playing it nice and slow, just watching for a movement towards the bomb sites.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get as many people on the stream as possible. We do have, I think right now we're at about 83. We're trying to get that number over 100. So, yeah, that's a much better name. Envy and Friends, that's what they'll call them.
Envy and Friends, I like it. Yep. Perfectly done.
Me too. Perfect. XL_DR. I'm going to give you props,
does get planted, and they are situated into top theater. Ooh, and he does get a nice pick. Curix picks off Fearless as he was adjusting his position, not able to land his cursor directly downrange, but Curix now forced to run around and find somebody else. Could he grab a 2? He does grab a 2. Stable goes down, so it is a 2-on-1. He could be a possible ace, but he is running out of time. 17 seconds left. And it's time to bait him out, but he gets taken. Foreplay, not easily taking the bait, but wrapping around and making sure that the kill was secured.
Yeah, you see, he was in a really tough situation right there. Curix was in a 1v4 with the bomb planted. So not only do you have to take out 4 players, but then you also have to try to defuse the bomb. Just not enough time. You're not going to see that many times. And once again, we see him go down, and it looks like Envy and Friends will take that one 6-2.
Envy and Friends. Da, da, da.